Okay. Did the temp thing again. So this time we got 98.2. So that's backwards or upside down. Which is 289 or 6 and or 682. Right. Do it again. Right. Well, if it's fever that shows you have something, it's any kind of virus. You don't have a fever at all, right? How else could I have caught it? Say it's with someone infected, or I don't know I was infected, but don't know they had sex with me. Just saying, just saying. You shot me after or something? Supposed to be made up. Stuff like that. By the way. Alright. Like, now, when something is empty and you start feeling it, it all depends on how you look at it, like I told you before. But half empty, right, can either be what? From the bottom to the top, then it's full, right? And then you drink it to half full, right? And then you drink it empty again, right? Right. But no matter what it is, it's always half the amount of water the cup can hold, right? Or the glass can hold, right? It's still half of the volume of the container, right? Right. By the way. So you have an empty glass, you start filling it up, it becomes half full or half empty, half empty. When it's full and you start drinking it down, is it half empty or half full? Perspective, people, right? It's true either way, right? You start filling it up. It's what you place the importance on, right? Once you start filling it up, it's also half full. Once you start drinking it, it's also half empty, right? Perspectives, right? But is any of this wrong? No. It's not wrong that the cup was empty and half full. I know. Nor is it wrong that it's half empty and also half empty now. Depends on whose perspective you want to say is important, yours or someone else's, right? And yet, are you wrong? No. Neither one of you. Neither one of you. That's the problem too, right? Now, like I said, in the scenario I'm making up, it's still Daphne said it never happened. Who will be on about it? Not Daphne herself when she said it never happened. She's defeating her own purpose and saying it never happened. Right, Mom? Right, Mom. But we gotta make a villain here, right? Right. For the real coacher. See, the coacher has to have the child along with them, right, to coach her to come in there to meet. Oh, no. But even then, that's not criminal, what I'm telling you. Nothing's criminal. Nothing's criminal. And you can't take it that far. Then you're making Daphne the villain. But who want Daphne to be the villain? Me or someone else? Sal himself? I don't know. Why, for custody reasons? I don't know. Possible. Or to prove she's an unfit mother for marrying the schizophrenic? I don't know. That's a little mental itself. right? Yeah. Prejudice is a mentality, akin to schizophrenia, right? Because what it means is you're prejudiced against someone you don't know nothing about, right? Personally, and rather than get to know that person, you're assuming, that because they have a diagnosis of a mental illness, that's all you need to know about that person, right? No, no. You need to know how the mental illness developed. Was he always schizophrenic, or did he become schizophrenic through a weird exchange with a female where he thought she was consenting? Right? He don't know. He don't know. Seemed consensual. She did know her dad could molest her, and she wasn't pristine. Right? But I took no mind to that. I just want to be a woman, and I know you can't always find a 19-year-old virgin anyway. Not a lot of us around. If is one or two, you can't, chase them down like, oh, you're my virgin now. Right? No, no. Because you don't know anyone that's you look at and say, oh, she's a virgin. Anyway. A woman can look good and have a bunch of babies, Even Amy, if she had 7 children, don't look too bad for her age or anything, right? But whatever. That's a bit much, don't you think? I mean, normal around here is 2 or 3. 7's a bit much. But whatever. Anyway. Okay. So we're just looking over TV and trying to see if anything's on. We got the Fast and the Furious 7 also on Fox HD. And then I think the Edge of Tomorrow is on TNT with Tom Cruise, where he is in a loop. Well, what if you're in a 70,000 year loop, Tom? What if we all are? Uh-oh. This is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs too, and then on FX HD Furious 7, right? And then Fate of the Furious, right? That's Charlize Theron playing the villain. And then Fargo and Deepwater Horizon. Minions on Freeform. And Despicable Me 3. A Miracle on 34th, the newer version. There's an older version. And then this one. But each one's a little different. They both might involve Macy's species. Right. So, let's see what's on Sci-Fi tonight. Death Wish with Bruce Willis. Alright. And Gladiators on AMC. Coyote Ugly. Sweet Home Alabama. Taken 2. The Escape Plan. Which one's that one? Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger. And Wick 2 with Keanu Reeves. Don't know the man. Sweet Home Alabama. Then iRobot. But like I said, all you can do is pretend that, right? And if you know you're pretending, you're better off than a lot of people in this world who don't know they're pretending, but are pretending anyway. And trying to make pretend real. Could be a problem. Ant-Man then this is where I leave you. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I think I remember that. And Horrible Bosses 2. Mm. Guardian of the Galaxy, Volume 2. Where Peter meets his dad. It was the one I want on fine purple Peter eater. Oh, I didn't say that. Did I? I know. Teasing. You know how things like that can go. And other than that, don't look like too much is on I already seen, right? Let's see any videos. I was seeing this one with a very attractive woman from the regions of Africa. There's a Doja Cat, looking all uh, like that. Right. But see, now what does that strike into your minds, right? Doing her from behind, doing her from behind, right? But if you done someone from behind, you don't have to do Doja personally, right? That's not your business. That's not your business. And you don't even, I don't even know her real name, so I don't worry about all that. So again, you got the brother sitting on the car. But see, skin color can be sun exposure, things like that, adaptation, right? Darker to lighter, lighter to darker. Even Doja herself looks mixed but light, and like she has some coffee and cream mixed in there. Right. Black coffee, no sugar, no cream. Right? Damn. I know. But you don't get some sugar somewhere, honey. You might even have a recessive gene and don't know. So that's like that. I ain't saying anything out of it now. Come on. Did she do the split? Well, you know what you're thinking. You know what you're thinking. Unless you're not into that. Like I said, if you're not into a cat, you're into something else. And then you might be playing either bi, being with both the woman and the man, right? Now, like I said, the problem is if you're in the closet about it, right, your woman don't know you're with men, right? That's when it might get dangerous, right? You're lying and repenting about that, right? Now, like I said, even though we don't see sin in the same similitude as Adam and Eve, and we're not exactly sure what kind of fruit they ate of, whether it be the fruit of the body or the fruit of a tree yielding seed, whatever that means. They both ate of it. And it tried to feed itself to Adam. And when it was done, he was ashamed. Very ashamed. So ashamed, he didn't wipe his mouth and spit it out. You know what I mean? If you usually eat a fruit that tastes bad, you spit it out. Spit it out. Right. You don't make friggin' aprons. Cover your genital region. No, you don't. No, you don't. Believe me or not, believe me or not. Moses ain't saying what you think he's saying. I mean, never did. If you think that's a fruit tree from a fruit yielding seed from a fruit tree like that, nope. I don't care how many fruit trees you eat of, even the fig tree ain't gonna make you dick in the machine. Even if you have sex with a piece of fruit, might make your penis feel a little weird, but depending on, like if it's a grapefruit or something. Didn't see that in the movie recently. You didn't, like girlfriends or whatever. Don't know. So it's a shame that what happened with George Floyd, but people just, don't know how to detain someone, I guess, right? I mean, like, part of the problem, I know. Well, put a chokehold on somebody, like, okay, well, after 8 minutes, he's okay. No, no. Usually after 2 or 3, you can die or pass out. Right? Usually normal people. It's a long time, right? And you can't say it wasn't unusually long. Right. For any man, that is. To not pass out yet. Or die sooner, right? But, then the way the ball bounces. Mm-hmm. Well, see, the problem is, I don't think we understand that we need real forgiveness, right? And real love to train us what we lost. I don't know, from eating. But it's still working on the problem, even if we destroy the planet again with our nukes and all that. Or even say, neutron bomb or two, right? But you need to be careful with those things, right? They're supposed to attack living life forms and leave inanimate objects behind that aren't alive, right? That means it's got to target the whatever it is that makes you alive, right? And not necessarily something that's not alive, right? Her. Mm-hmm. Well, see, some people think you don't care about white people, I guess. I know. When you say Black Lives Matter, I don't understand, right? But, all you have are these people on TV you don't know, but however they got into this crowd, they got into it. They're in it now. They're in it now. Don't be envious. Just deal with it. Just deal with it. Whether you are or not, you're not there yet. So just do what you can do. So I'm teaching legally copyrighted material and show you how to do that. And oh. He's trying pizza, okay? Because I guess she likes pineapple pizza. Which, like I said, if you put ham on it, right, and pineapple might be good, right? Good. Then you're trying to do one of those Christmas hams, right? I know. The pineapple, right? Now that still looks painful because my nothing supporting your neck, Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the way you can use copyrighted material. You critique the material because it's advertisement, or I'm buying MTV as part of my service, so right, I can critique the videos, right? As a consumer. That's why I can, again, if you offer the songs on the radio for free, I can still critique them, right? And if people understand what I'm saying, right, they understand what I'm saying. If they don't, they don't, right? And simple as that. But I know what I'm talking about. It's like an all-girl team's gonna host the MTV EMAs, which are different than the videos, right? I mean, the movies, right? Now, flowers on the guitar, okay. Here's my guitar, gently weaves. Bow, bow, bow. That's the Beatles there. Just seeing that particular footage made me that song pop into my head. So I wanted to demonstrate it. No. But like I said, a lot of musicians use guitars. You can see that either. Looks like a kaleidoscope background there. kinda. Or if she's seen, what was that one? But right. No. But see, I never met Sal, like I said, right? Does Sal have blondish hair, Daphne? Sandy blonde or light brown? Light brown. But lighter than mine than yours. Well, see. His hair ain't worse than mine. I know it ain't. What you talking about? Oh, what you talking about, fool? Right, the drummers. But see, unless you're putting someone down or someone does kind of a prank video, right, on themselves, right, and it messes up, right, that's all you find funny, you know. Well, that's not normal. No, you're laughing at someone else's pain. Sometimes, too, especially when they get done in the groin area. What other people call the balls. Whatever. Okay, a flower. Out comes the band. It's kind of like a sunflower, but a purple one, ain't it? Mm-hmm. Rainbow in the background. Almost look like a violin guitar. Bulldog. Yep. Green screen fell down. And the green screen fell down. Okay. My sister got lucky. She married a yuppie. Tom Petty there. Heard that song on the radio a couple days ago. Green screen. And that's what it's all about. Okay. Take it easy.